Good morning, Dr. Kusuma.
Good morning.
So today our patients want to know the difference between CO2 laser and ultra-clear laser. Could you explain that to them?
Yes, it's a good question and a common question because CO2 lasers have been around for a long time. I was using them in my residency, back several years ago. They're still used, they're a workhorse, but newer technologies have come into play, specifically the UltraClear. So let me just go through the differences between them and why I prefer to use this over CO2 today. So first and foremost is the wavelength. The wavelength, every laser has its own wavelength, which is a critical physical characteristic of the laser itself that impacts what it does. The CO2 laser is very, very different than the ultra clear laser. And why is that important? It's important because of what it targets in the skin. This ultra clear laser, with its wavelength, targets the water molecule very, very specifically in the water, and there's lots of water in the skin. And therefore, it has the ability to very specifically target it and essentially vaporize it and create the changes that it wants to create. CO2 laser, on the other hand, is also attracted to water, but not as specifically as the ultra clear laser. So specificity of the type of skin target is much more so with ultra clear than the CO2, and it has an impact, which I'll go through and why that is. The amount of heat. So because it's very specific, and since the ultra clear laser has the ability to turn on and off the amount of heat input into the skin, you're able to turn it off. CO2, not so much. CO2 basically is almost like taking a pressure washer and washing the surface off directly layer by layer by layer. And it only does with maximal heat deposit because it's a very non-specific type of laser for the skin. So that's one of the reasons. And therefore, the depth of treatment is something that is more versatile with this than the CO2 laser, because without injuring the surface too much, you can treat the deeper surfaces very specifically with the ultra clear, but not so much with the CO2 because, as I said, CO2 goes layer by layer by layer. You cannot bypass that so much. And therefore, the pain that results from it could be very different, because if you want to treat deeper, you have to deposit a tremendous amount of heat with the CO2 laser. And on top of that, once the heat gets delivered to the skin, it creates an eschar or like a scab. And then you have to wipe it off to go any deeper because otherwise it doesn't penetrate too much. Whereas this one is able to do it in a way that targets deeper tissues much more easily, and also surface also much more easily because of the way it is set up and configured. The scabbing, as I just spoke about, could also vary because of the heat deposit. The downtime, again, varies from one to the other because you could be very gentle with this. You can also be gentle with this, but for the same gentleness, you can get more done with this one than you can get done with this one because, again, of the specificity of the wavelength that targets the water molecules. The results, you can get good results with CO2. I have done it for years, but I think I can get equally good or actually much better results with ultra clear because of the versatility of that laser technology with the ultra clear, where I can be very targeted to what I want to treat. Specificity of what I'm trying to treat, there's not as much versatility with the CO2 because it's just a blanket heat treatment for all the tissues on the surface. This one can be separated, where I can treat the pigment separately, I can treat skin tightening separately, or I can do it together. So it's much more specific. The conditions treated, again, versatile here, where you can treat pigment, pores, the skin tightening, skin laxity, all these things. Here, it's more of a blanket treatment that just does a lot of things at one time because it's a very general treatment. The skin type, because again of the heat, it's much safer to use ultra clear laser than the CO2 laser because mainly the heat deposit and the specificity of what it is. So I've used this treatment for skin of my tone, even darker than mine. Lighter skin tones, of course, is easy. So CO2 is generally safer, much more so for the lighter skin than the darker skin. The hyperpigmentation is an issue. Again, that is directly related to the heat, directly related to the target, directly related to the wavelength. So all of these go hand in hand, and hence, because of the heat, you can have a higher chance of having hyperpigmentation with the CO2 than with ultra clear laser. So these are some of the differences. I have both of them. I prefer to use this today because of all the reasons I just stated.